Hey guys, this is Al. I wanted to talk to you briefly about getting your project started. A lot of you guys are wondering, how can you get your projects done? Well, this is the problem with getting your projects done. Most of you are not going to get your projects done because you fail to do the most important thing, and that is to start your projects. A lot of you guys are procrastinating, waiting for the perfect time, the perfect moment, the perfect circumstance to start your business, to start your projects, to start whatever it is that you're trying to do. And guess what? The perfect circumstance is not always going to be there. There's not going to be a time when you have all the money that you need to start your business and start your advertising campaign. There's not going to be all the support. There's not going to be a rallying cry from all your friends and everyone's on board and your parents are saying that it's the best thing that you ever came up with, and your girlfriend or boyfriend is saying that it's the most wonderful idea and you're the greatest and most intelligent person they've ever known. It's not going to happen like that, folks. Typically what happens is you're going to face obstacles. You're going to have people not be on board with what you're trying to do. But that doesn't mean that what you're doing and what you're trying is not great. It doesn't mean that what you're doing or what you're trying is not wonderful. It doesn't mean that it's not going to be a wonderful success. It just means that you have come across what all great people come across, and that is an obstacle. And the first obstacle that you have to overcome is the obstacle of starting. That is the very first obstacle. Getting over the initial inertia of trying to start a project and having it in the back of your mind, maybe if it doesn't work, what will happen then? What if this happens and that happens and I don't get the support I need? What will happen? What will happen? Get over it. Just start already. Let's take an example from the current cars of today. Now we drive around in these lovely cars now. We have airbags, we have tinted windows, we have chrome tires, we have hybrid electric vehicles, and so on and so forth. And we look at those cars and we hardly think about that good old Model T, that car that Henry Ford rolled out with several years ago. We don't think about the Model T anymore, but there are lessons to be learned from the Model T. The Model T was I'll say it, a not attractive vehicle. It was ugly. It only came in one color initially, and that was black. In fact, Ford said that you can have it in any color you want as long as it's black. Now we have cars that come in all types of colors, all tints. We can have your name detailed on the side of the car. It's amazing. But you look at the Model T and you say, that's a relic. But the thing that we can learn from the Model T is that Henry Ford started a car revolution in this country. He came up with the concept of the assembly line, and it's now being used today by every car manufacturer in the world. He has produced, by the sheer ripple effect, every car that we now drive because he started. Now, the question is, what ripple effect will your dreams have? What ripple effect will your life have if you just start? There are going to be people who will tell you that this is not the right time. You should wait. You should do something else. You should consider your options. You should have more money. But there are so many people out there who started with nothing and have made it. And they tried and they found different ways to do what they needed to do by using unconventional means. If you want to get noticed in this society, you're going to have to try some unconventional means. You're going to have to start with a shoestring budget sometimes. You're going to have to hire friends that believe in you. And you're going to have to find new ways of doing things that people basically don't know that you can do it like that. And you're going to have to do it, and you're not always going to be cheered on. You're not going to always look over to the side of the bleachers and see a whole bunch of people rooting for you. You need to get over it. The reality is when you sell 1 million copies of your book, or you sell, hundreds of thousands of copies of your product, or you start your services and you're recognized by television personalities and radio personalities, that's when you get the recognition. But you shouldn't do it because of that. Do it because they said that you couldn't do it. Do it because you want to see it happen. Do it because you can. And don't let anybody tell you that you can't. That's my suggestion for today. Get started. Don't waste another moment. Don't waste another breath worrying about it. Focus on your goals. Move forward. Don't talk about it. Be about it. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a wonderful day.